Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the North Dakota Today. I almost said Valley Today. That's my other job. If you at home, though, have been tuning in to our Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team forecast, you know this week's weather is transitioning into a colder and snowier season. With that in mind, we have Chad Matthews joining us from Innovative Basement Authority to really guide us and prepare us for getting our homes up and running for the winter months. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so the time is now. Tell us a little more about what we need to get prepared for.
Yeah, so we all seen the forecast, right?
Yeah.
Western North Dakota is already starting to get some snow and winter is upon us. With that, we want to make sure your homes are basically ready to go. Make sure you can do some preventative stuff to your home to make sure that, you know, winter doesn't catch you
Unprepared.
unprepared, basically.
Yeah. So basically, there's kind of a checklist and a run through for homes. So if you have a basement, you need to do stuff there. If you know, gutters, the whole thing. So kind of walk us through what we need to be doing basically this week, really.
Yeah, absolutely. So doing some of these preventative maintenance things before winter hits can pay dividends at the end of the day. With that, obviously the leaves are falling right now. Your gutters are starting to get a little bit backed up and whatnot. So you want to make sure that you get up on the roof, clean those out first and foremost. Cleared from all the debris, whatnot. Next step is you want to make sure that your downspouts are clear and directing water away from that house. You want to make sure that water is basically not pouring right next to your foundation, causing pooling water right next to that. Third thing is you want to make sure that you're checking your window seals, everything like that. So over the years, window sealants will break down, and you want to make sure that no moisture is getting through those windows in the wintertime. But obviously, if you're seeing like major staining at the bottom of windows, where the sill meets the window itself, can kind of be some signs of some future problems.
Okay.
Of course, you want to make sure your landscaping's good to go. Making sure that you have the right plants put in around your house to absorb some of that moisture. And whatnot. So you can obviously talk with the landscaper about that.
Sure.
And obviously down the road, if you're noticing cracks and other things and moisture and mold actually getting into your home, that's definitely time to probably give us a call and we can go over some options for you. So
for people who have basements though, specifically, you really go into waterproofing for the winter. So what does that look like? What do folks need to be doing?
So as far as maintenance on your home, you want to make sure, of course, for wintertime, cold weather, you don't want excessive drafts down in the basement. You want to make sure your home is properly insulated, first and foremost. Water can just as easily enter your basement in the wintertime as it can in the summertime. Which
I feel like people don't realize.
Yeah.
You're like, it's frozen, it's no threat here, and next thing you know.
Of course, and you got to realize your foundation is actually quite a bit warmer than it is outside. So it's keeping that soil right beside your foundation a little bit looser, and water is actually directed into that because it can, when you're getting those warmer days and that sun hitting the snow and whatnot, it can actually drain beside your foundation and find its way through cracks. So scary, not what we want.
Okay, so what are some specific tasks that we need to do today?
So of course, like right before winter hits, nobody wants to be on the roof before winter hits.
Right.
So again, getting up there, making sure those downspouts are clear is first and foremost right now. And of course, with winter happening, a lot of people have their sump discharges still connected to their sump pumps outside. You want to make sure that you either shorten those up and make sure they're draining properly, or a lot of people have them draining into the sewer system for the winter time, so it's about time to start making that transition.
Okay.
But yeah, again, with the landscaping, it's keeping that clear and downspouts. A lot of times you're raking up leaves, you're putting the downspouts up, and you kind of forget about it.
Oh, okay.
We're still going to get rain this week, so we want to make sure as soon as you're done with your landscaping tasks, those downspouts are extended and away from your home. A lot of times we see people have downspouts that are a little bit too short for the home itself.
Oh, okay.
So you want to make sure that, you know, as much distance that you can get away from your home with those downspouts is very crucial. We always say about 5 to 6 feet away.
Okay, yeah, to protect the foundation. Makes sense. Okay, so tell us about Innovative Basement Authority and how folks can get help, and you don't have to do it all on your own.
Yes, so Innovative, we were founded in 2005 by father-son team of Keith and Ross Johnson. 2019, we actually merged with a nationwide company called Groundworks, and we merged with them basically to reinvest in our company and expand our business.
Sure.
We locally here, we have 3 offices, one in Fargo, one in Minneapolis, and then one in Rush City. We actually cover all of Minnesota, North Dakota, most of South Dakota, and then eastern Montana as well.
Okay, wow.
We're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, top rated with like Home Advisor and
Yeah.
all those. So yeah.
Okay, so what would you suggest if people need some help to reach out?
So absolutely. If you're noticing a lot of those cracks or actual moisture entering that basement, because of course during the wintertime you're going to know some foundation issues that can happen with
Yeah.
that hydrostatic pressure and frost hitting that walls, where you hear some pops and cracks and everything else. If you're starting to notice inward movement on foundations or all that stuff, or any mold or water coming in there, of course give us a call.
Okay, scary stuff, but very important. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little educated sometimes. Okay, stick around, everybody. We have plenty more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.